Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're your hosts,
Cody,
Jimmy,
and Sean,
and you're watching
Just
Saiyan
Network.
Fantastic. That was good.
All right, so just kind of for the starter video, we just want to kind of let you guys know what this network is going to be all about. Sean?
Yeah, so...
Get in the picture, Sean!
Hey, so what we're doing reviews on animes, movies, video games, all sorts of stuff, comic books, mangas, anything like that. Maybe not so much mangas, I mean...
Well, we could do mangas.
Yeah, I mean, sure, we'll have to start reading.
Who does that anymore?
Who does
really?
Yeah, no reading. But yeah, we're going to be going over all sorts of different kinds of news and trying to just keep up in what's going on in the gaming community, as well as see what's kind of going on for the hype for movies and other really popular anime titles that's going on.
Also, we're going to be doing maybe some gameplays, also walkthroughs, let's plays, stuff like that. Just shenanigans that we would be going through, whatnot.
So, I mean, this network's probably going to go from serious to funny to absolutely random at times.
A little bit of all.
We're trying to keep it kind of lightheart, but informative at the same time. Once again, a lot of it's probably just our own personal opinions on whether or not it's a game is worth even giving a try, or a movie is worth seeing.
We're not professional critics. We
Everyone's
got their own opinion.
Not really.
You criticize other people.
That's very true. Very true.
But yeah, I mean, everyone's got their own opinion. We're just going to give you ours.
It's nothing, like I said, nothing too serious, but we like to inform, and also with tech, we do work at a tech store, so we're going to do a lot of tech as well. So.
Yeah, we'll probably keep up on different technology that's out there when we hear about a really cool gaming laptop or computer, even how to build a good and affordable computer from our different opinions on that. So we'll be doing stuff like that too.
And tell you what a modular is. That's
modular scheduling. Modular scheduling.
Sean's just done.
My name's Sean. I'm a chair.
I'm a chair.
So I mean, I guess we can kind of start off by letting people know what's kind of our genre of gaming, what some of our favorite titles, I guess.
You just turned on my Xbox.
I am the stealth ninja. I turn systems on. Shut the fuck up, system.
Xbox. Oh wait, no Connect. Never mind.
Yeah, no one needs one of those. Yeah, Cody, what is...
I am a huge first-person shooter person. Yes, that made sense. I also have been playing a lot of Smite, and I love RPGs. That's one of my favorites is Final Fantasy. So, and Halo's one of my all-time favorite shooters as well. So.
Favorite game system of all time?
64. Would have to be the 64. Yep.
Good choice, Sean.
I also am pretty big into first-person shooters. I also really like a game with a good storyline, like BioShock Infinite, Dead Space.
Fantastic.
That's a good first-person shooter, and it has a decent storyline.
And it's a horror game.
Yeah. No, that's a lot of fun. It keeps you on suspense.
I guess you can say even BioShock's a little bit of a horror game, too.
Yeah,
that's
in a
true.
sense. Yeah.
What about
system?
Favorite system, I'd say, is PlayStation 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. It still was the highest game for 2012?
Probably.
Yeah, I would say 2012. Yeah. What about you, Jim?
I am very much rooted into RPGs, especially JRPGs. I love I don't care. I'll spend 80 hours on a game and play it. Probably my favorite game of all time is Dark Cloud 2. So if you've never played that for the PlayStation 2, definitely recommend playing it. And with that being said, the PlayStation 2 is probably my favorite system. But I'm loving the fact that the PS4 is pretty much becoming the new PS2, and JRPGs are making a huge comeback. So
one of my favorites is Barely Default. I'm loving it.
Barely Default?
Yeah, it's a really good game.
I haven't actually played that one for 3DS yet. I'm kind of surprised.
It's good.
I haven't heard of it.
Well, that's why we have a network.
So that is why you learn.
So that is their part.
Favorite anime?
Dragon Ball Z. Have to Dragon Ball Z. Have to go there.
We are
have to go there.
We are just saying network, so it's up there.
Oh man,
that's my number one all day.
Sean, what's your?
Oh, come back to me, dude.
I would have to say mine is either Full Metal Alchemist or Cowboy Bebop. I freaking love those shows.
Cowboy Bebop was phenomenal.
Which one is mine?
Decisions, Sean.
You took
Decisions.
Dragon Ball Z.
You can still.
You can say Dragon Ball
We're just
Z.
saying network.
Yeah.
Two of us can be Dragon Ball Z. Yours can
Yeah.
be Dragon Ball, or you can be that loser and be Dragon Ball GT. I don't know.
I mean,
Just
I watch.
Don't be that guy.
I watch
we're
animes
gonna
that you
keep
guys
you up.
haven't seen, so I like a lot of the comedies.
Oh,
So
yeah.
as far as my favorite comedy, we'll go with that. I like Nichijou.
Okay, I need to watch that one still.
You do.
I need to watch it. I did start Dead Man Wonderland. It's really good so far. 2 episodes in. Really good.
I've been watching Fate Stay Night currently, the reboot one.
Okay.
So I didn't know it was a reboot until
I didn't know it was a reboot either.
Yeah,
I'm watching.
it's confusing.
I'm watching Daredevil on Netflix.
Yes,
Fantastic.
apparently everyone's been raving about it. I
So
haven't watched it yet. So
Okay. You're
apparently,
slipping.
the fact that's on Netflix means that it can get away with some things that it wouldn't be able to do
Very true.
on
Yeah.
TV. So
Very
that's
true.
kind of nice.
I thought it was going to be gritty. I mean, it's still really gritty, but I thought it was going to be like Game of Thrones gritty. But it's still like really, it's reserved, but at the same time, still really good. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it. They made Daredevil, so
Mhm.
I enjoyed it. And it's not Ben Affleck, so just
That's true. So yeah, so this, like we're saying, this first video is pretty lighthearted. We're just kind of letting you know what kind of people we are, like things that we're interested in.
He's a ginger, if you're going to tell.
Yeah.
What?
What? What a twist. So, and I guess let's jump to movies really quick. Most anticipated movie of this year. There's a lot
jeez.
of really good
Oh,
ones.
God. Why
I don't
did
even
you
know
say
which
that?
ones are exactly coming out this year. I know
We have Ant-Man, Avengers 2.
Star Wars coming out this year.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Is
comes
it?
out
Yeah, it
Probably
comes
be
out at the
number
end of the
one.
year, right?
December.
Yeah.
That'd probably be number one. That has a lot of hype.
Jurassic World is probably, that's my most anticipated.
Avengers, which we might do a review on that.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was
well,
for sure.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
go see that.
probably gonna see it all together. in all
Midnight
honesty.
release.
Yeah.
My number one would be Star Wars. Because
Yeah.
the trailer itself made me tear up.
I think
Just saying.
I think it's a long anticipated wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just like dinosaurs, so
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
that Jurassic Park was like my childhood
Yes.
movie. I was obsessed with it.
And I will say this, Chris Pratt is just awesome. Just
Mhm.
Yeah.
all around just awesome. So I am excited for that as well.
Yep.
But this year's just really big. It's big for games. It's big for movies.
Mhm.
So we're gonna have plenty to talk about.
The second half of the 2010s, I mean, a lot of big superhero movies, so we're gonna have a lot to talk about
That
with the upcoming years.
yes, that
Mhm.
is very true.
Yeah.
Ant-Man, I'm still in the air about what I want to see.
I think it'll be pretty good.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
all right.
A lot of there's been a lot of articles out there saying, "Is he too small for the big screen?" and things like that. But I think it's actually going to be a really impressive movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a much different superhero than what we're used to.
Yeah.
Very
So I
true.
think
Probably a
it's gonna
superhero
have,
you wouldn't think to get a movie.
Yeah,
Got a movie. And I'm,
Right.
probably going to be a good
He's
fresh
supposed
start.
to be an Avenger, though. Let's
Well, yeah.
be real. He's supposed to be an Avenger.
Yeah.
So they need to have
There's a
him.
lot of Avengers
That's very
that aren't
true.
in the movie.
very
Yeah, I think it'd just be too much. If they were all
That's
in it.
very true. But I'm also excited to see more of Batman vs Superman trailers.
Yeah.
Because that comes out next year.
That'll be exciting.
So I'm
just
excited for that.
to see Batman kick Superman's ass.
Yes, I am too. I am too. For the third time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's face it, Batman is kind of the coolest superhero ever.
As you can see by my mouse pad, it's Batman, the animated
Show
series.
them. Show them the Batman mouse pad.
Animated series.
The best thing. This is Batman. Kevin Conroy.
Yep.
That's Batman. Just saying.
So currently there's a lot of really good games that have come out in like the last month or two.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I was really excited for that.
Technically, GTA 5 for PC. That's also been very anticipated. It's been out for over a year now, almost 2 years, and now it's finally on PC. A lot of people are going crazy for that.
Yeah, especially the fact that 60 frames, it's got enhanced lighting and shadows.
And also now they can start modding it. So
yes, I cannot wait for the people that turn off like the gravity.
Yes,
and then
that's gonna
watching
be awesome.
the most destructive cars fly around.
The director mode for people to do movies. That's going to be awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that
watching people do that. I want to play Bloodborne. That's a really fun game.
Really close to finally platinum that game.
Someone beat it with a Guitar Hero controller.
Yeah,
What?
Think about that.
A guy beat it by doing the Waste of Skin character, which is basically the lowest level character you can start with, and didn't level up once. So there's basically it's like the level 1 challenge for like the Dark Souls and stuff like that. So been pretty impressive to see what people come up with in that game.
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Oh, Xenoverse,
really,
yeah.
That was a fantastic game.
We'll probably be doing a bit of gameplay for that.
Yeah. Just saying, I beat Sean first time playing it.
Okay.
No problem.
With a super spirit bomb.
Wait a minute.
World of Arena,
I still won twice, back to back. Just saying. Spirit Bomb Kamehameha
in the World
beats
Tournament
everything.
stage.
Beats
the smallest
everything.
map.
Just saying, it beats everything.
Apparently, the third expansion pack coming out for it will include the Super Saiyan God Vegeta and Goku from the new movie. So spoilers if you haven't heard anything or trying to keep silent on that, it will contain some new characters.
That is also coming out this year.
Yes.
Oh yes, yeah. The Dragon Ball Z
will
movie.
see that.
Yeah. Anyone
Fact.
that's Dragon Ball Z fans, you better go see that in theaters. Just because I've heard that the fight scenes are probably some of the best fight scenes for any animated movie ever,
which would be awesome. Because it's Dragon Ball Z too.
Yeah.
So, I just want to see Goku and Vegeta beat people's asses. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So,
I think I'm more excited for Master Roshi.
Yes.
To come out and just.
And
show
that
off
trailer
his
was crazy because he's old.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be Master Roshi for Comic-Con, but decided not to.
Well, I mean,
you're gonna be Robin though.
Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned we are based in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm not sure if that's in the information at all on.
Or
our
if
channel.
you know where that is on the map.
It's like in the middle of the United States somewhere.
It's the heart.
somewhere
in Middle America. Counting Crows has a song called Omaha. Just listen to that and you'll know exactly.
Peyton Manning
just says Omaha constantly for no reason.
Yep.
That's the thing. Go sports.
Go sports! Score the points! Do the things! I guess I can just give them a little bit of background. So I primarily come from a pretty strong theater background, like directing, scenic design, and acting. So I went to college for all that.
Which college?
You can't know.
Oh,
it's a secret.
Okay.
It's a secret.
Yep. Majored in that, and I come from a pretty strong music background, self-taught drummer, and I freaking love video games, and that's kind of where I'm at and what I do.
I come from I come from everything almost.
I am
he is a
I
god
am
among
everything.
men.
I'm everything and nothing at the same time.
Exactly. No, I played video games almost my entire life. That's all I've done. Almost. I used to be big into martial arts as well. But I compete in video games. I competed in Halo, Street Fighter, Third Strike. Yep, Street Fighter, Third Strike, Mortal Kombat 9, Injustice, and now Smite.
Don't you actually go and play at tournaments then?
Yep,
Okay.
I sure do. I've won a couple, actually. Won a couple online Halo tournaments, in-person Halo tournaments. I was really big into Halo 3. That was by far my favorite game to play, besides Halo 1. But Halo 3 is when I hit my stride. So, yeah.
I didn't grow up playing video games. I mean, my first console was the PlayStation, the original.
That was mine too.
Yeah, so that was 2001 that I got that. So that's when I started gaming. So I just went from there, and then I kind of just picked up on comic books, so I'm a big fan of DC. And I know a little bit about Marvel, but other than that, I'm just pretty basic.
Saying that, who's your favorite comic book characters?
Favorite comic book
Characters.
characters, plural?
Yes.
Well, Batman's number 1.
Of course.
Okay.
That should be everyone's, at least one or two.
Dick Grayson, number 2.
Good choice.
Because he's Robin and Nightwing.
Good choice.
Maybe Green Arrow now, because I'm really liking the show. Also, I've been reading up on his backstory, too.
You just love Stephen Amell's abs. Just don't lie.
Hey, I mean, I could have been him for Comic-Con, but no.
What about you, Jimmy? Top 3. Comic book characters.
Comic book characters?
Yes, comic book characters.
Well, I wrote a really cool comic series called Deadly Class. It's basically high school assassins. Ooh. And basically all the main characters from that are probably my favorite. So that if I had to go for superheroes though, oh boy, probably Batman.
Again, that's it should be everyone's first and second.
I don't know. I also like dark comic books and like dark stories in general. So I like tragedy.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah,
kind of creepy.
Hey, everyone's got their thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Cody.
Mine would be Dick Grayson number 1. Honestly,
Okay.
My very first comic book was the introduction of Robin.
Okay.
So Dick Grayson, of course, Batman. My third one would probably have to be Tony Stark, Iron Man. That's it. Only because of Robert Downey Jr. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Only because of him.
He's a sexy man.
Yes. He's my favorite actor right now for like the past 4 years.
Yeah.
My favorite. Hands down.
Hopefully he's still got quite a bit more years in him as Tony Stark.
It's like 50 though.
He's gonna be fine.
Well, I know he's been talking about, retiring from that role.
It's true, but no one else could be Tony Stark, honestly.
It's true. So we do have something called Omaha Comic Con coming up here, and so we're gonna be dressing up. We're gonna actually do a cosplay thing. So I think we should let them know.
Yes, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I am gonna be going as Charizard. Yes, I said it. I'm gonna make a onesie of Charizard. It's gonna be awesome.
He's really excited.
I am. I am gonna wear this onesie. Like
we're gonna have to
so much.
We're gonna have to get a camera and bring that around with us.
Oh yeah, I will. I will happily record the entire weekend, especially Saturday because that's when I'm wearing it. Mm-hmm. What about you, Jimmy?
I'm going as Future Trunks, believe it or not. So actually, this jacket that I'm wearing now, I'm going to change into, put on the Capsule Corp patch and everything, and pretty much ordered all the pieces, like a sword and things like that. The wig is probably the biggest challenge, but yeah, Future Trunks.
Okay.
Sean?
I'm going as the Dick Grayson Robin from the Teen Titans animated series. The original one, early 2000s.
Good one.
Cody and I are secretly hoping that his costume doesn't fit right, so it's like really small on him, like the sleeves aren't.
This is my first attempt at cosplaying, so...
It was mine as well, actually.
Yeah.
It is mine as well.
Actually, mine as well. Believe it or not, even though I come from a theater background.
Yeah.
But you've been in like spandex stuff too, so that's still kind of counts.
Well, this is even my first convention.
I have worn tights.
This is even my first convention too.
Yeah, this is your just breaking out,
cherry.
Right, popping it. Just how many conventions have you been to, Jimmy?
Well, Planet Comic-Con was probably the largest one I've been to. I've been to some smaller ones. I don't really remember their names all too much, but Planet Comic-Con is probably the largest one I've been to. If you guys don't know anything about it, huge in Kansas City. It's definitely one of the larger ones. Obviously, like San Diego Comic-Con or whatever is the largest.
I want to go to that one. So
Planet Comic-Con is definitely one of the bigger ones in the nation. So definitely recommend. I mean, it's already over for this year, but definitely recommend going to a con sometime. Denver Comic-Con is apparently coming up too, towards the end of May, and that's a really big one.
Yes. Indie PopCon is also in June, which I'm going to probably go to that one because there's a Halo tournament also being held there, and it would be my second time going to that one. So
How,
if I go
yeah,
to
how big is that one?
that one's, it's probably going to be about as big as the Omaha Comic Con is. Maybe just probably a little bit bigger, just because
Well, and
this
this is
like
the
its
first
third year.
Omaha Comic Con
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
So-
because there's usually there's always NebraskaCon in November.
Yes. And I've been to that one like
Yeah.
3 times.
I'm going to that one this year, so.
So that one's also really fun. I really enjoy that one. But yeah, Indie PopCon is like, this is its 5th year, I think it is 5th or 6th year. So it's pretty big. It's just not like as big as the Kansas City one. So, but it's still pretty good. I've been to that one once. Been to NepCon a couple times. Been to one in North Carolina once, but that's about it. None too. I haven't been to a big one. So that's the one I want to.
Yeah,
For
well,
sure.
Hopefully we can all go to the at least the Kansas City Comic Con.
Yes.
And I'm going to be trying to go to the San Diego Comic Con next year too.
Yes.
It's just always really tricky for that because tickets go like within 3 hours and they're usually gone.
Just about, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One I think would be really good though would be PAX South in
Yeah.
Texas.
Oh, yeah.
That would be really fun. Or RTX.
RTX, yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say.
another really
That'd be
good
a
one.
That hasn't happened yet this year, has
Nope,
it?
that is in July. I think it's in July.
That wouldn't be too bad. It would drive.
Nope.
E3 is also going to
Oh,
be
yes.
coming up,
Mhm.
so we'll definitely have coverage for that.
We're gonna have a lot of new stuff to talk about.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm hoping one of these years would probably be actually at E3
Yes.
there to try things out. Hi, Kitty.
As well as PAX Prime, which is in Seattle.
So another thing we didn't talk about yet is what our most anticipated game title of this year is too.
That's a good question. Is Star Wars isn't coming out this year, is it? Is
Battlefront
it?
is.
Yeah.
They finally announced its release date for
I would say
November.
that would be my favorite.
I don't know,
When's,
man. Until they show me gameplay.
I Battlefront 2 was a battle. Yeah, it was my favorite. It was. I played that so much.
I think it's gonna be pretty good, but I have no hype for it until I actually see. Okay, Astro. Machiwinya. There you go. But I just can't get hyped for it until I see gameplay. And Battlefield 4 was so disappointing with their servers. That game was just broken for like 8 months.
It's very true.
So I just really don't want it to have those problems.
I would say Halo 5, but the only reason is because of Master Chief Collection. It was broken for not as long as Battlefield 4, but still really long. Developers are making broken games.
Sean, what are you excited for?
Oh man, I don't even know what games they're planning on coming out.
Don't say Call of Duty, please.
Black Ops 3 though.
Call of Duty.
Black Ops 2 is so amazing. You know people are excited.
I will say that Black Ops 2 was really fun and really competitive. So I'll give you that one.
I honestly don't know. What games are coming out this year?
Halo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Halo, Black Ops 3 probably is coming out. Star Wars.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yes.
Witcher 3. Personally,
Yes.
that's my most anticipated title for this year.
I always forget about that game. Oh my god, yes. I'm changing it. It's that one. It's that one.
Persona 5 for people that like the Persona series and JRPGs.
Good series. Good series.
Um,
Street Fighter isn't coming out this year, is it? That's next year.
I don't know. I know they're releasing Ultra Street Fighter 4 or whatever for the PS4.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything about the...
I think that's coming out next year.
I'm trying to think. What games.
Oh, Batman.
Yes.
Oh,
Batman.
there we go. Okay.
You're just saying that because it's Batman.
Well, no, because I am excited for it.
I mean, the fact that you can drive a Batmobile around is
Yeah.
a huge
The
huge
graphics
plus.
look amazing. They brought Kevin Conroy back.
Yes.
So-
honestly, let's put it out on the table though. A brand new Batman villain, just brand new. That's what I'm excited for Batman.
That's also impressive that they would bring an entirely brand new villain, and because there's so many villains in the series, it's always fun and kind of a bold move.
And I think it's about time because with all the other 3 Arkham games, it's always been the Joker.
And I'm sorry, fuck the Joker.
Yeah, I mean, the first game, you know, he turned into a giant beast. That wasn't needed.
It was cool though.
It was cool.
That was one of my favorite fights.
Yeah, it was a good fight, but you know, he doesn't need to be the bad guy or the main bad guy in all 3 games.
Right.
Well, I mean, he died.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah.
So that's
Still the bad
Spoiler
guy.
So he
alert.
can't be. Oh.
if
If
for
you haven't
some
played
strange
Arkham City
reason,
by now.
yeah.
At this point, if you haven't played Arkham City, which came out like I don't even know how many years ago.
2009.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
So
I'm sorry. You've learned your lesson.
But he's
Play
still-
more games.
He's still been the main bad guy in all of them.
yeah, even for Origins, it wasn't he still like the major guy?
Origins, yeah, that was the prequel to all of them.
right? So
Yeah.
God, just Joker. Really,
Yeah.
pick someone else, please.
I kind of just pretend Origins didn't happen.
I did too.
The gameplay was good, but I didn't like that they changed the voice actors. I know they were trying to make him seem younger, but still.
Definitely recommend watching the YouTube video or whatever. I broke Batman Origins though.
Yes. That is really
It's pretty funny. So you
Right.
can see why I was very disappointed in all the technical issues that game had.
especially since they just took everything from City and then just kind of revamped some things for this one.
Yeah.
And still
a
had
bridge
so
in
many
there.
bugs. Yeah, I mean, just made
A
just-
bridge.
Come on, like
You know what
really?
this world needs?
A bridge.
A bridge.
Fucking bridge.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited for that. Just because for Batman the Animated Series, that's when they introduced Harley Quinn. Fun fact, if you didn't know.
Is the Division still?
No,
marked
they
for this
pushed
year?
that back for next year.
Of course.
I think so. They pushed that one back, and the Quantum Leap. No, it's Quantum something. I don't know. It's another one of those
Oh.
games.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
No release date, but I did play the demo for Final Fantasy 15, and I'm pretty excited to see what they do with that. And I don't think that will come out this year.
Mm-mm.
I think it'll be like Q1 of next year.
Probably.
But
Kingdom Hearts is next year, right?
We don't even know. It just says in development. I think.
Yeah, it's. I want to say it's. I want to say it's next year. I'm excited for that.
They did announce Star Ocean 5 as well. Like I'm saying, it's
really
just a
5?
huge. Yeah, it's
Really?
5. Yep. 3 was for the PlayStation 2, and then there was the Last Hope, which was for PS3 and 360.
Shit, I only played 1 and 2.
So it's pretty impressive that so many JRPGs are coming back.
That game, really? Oh, they're really fun. Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
And 5.
Sure.
I haven't played any of them.
You should at least play one. You should play the first one. That's my.
I really like the third one. So
I haven't. Well, I haven't really played that one, so. I don't
And
know.
don't worry, as far as us doing a review on something, we're gonna play it first. So if it's something I have no
Except for
idea
Sean.
about,
Sean's not gonna play it.
if there's something we have no idea or I have no idea about, I'm gonna play it first before I review it. So.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we will do multi-console, 3DS, all of that. We will
Yeah.
do all.
I think
so.
we have everything covered except for the Vita. No.
No, I have a Vita.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I have a Vita.
The Vita.
I don't use it, but I have one.
for when a Vita title decides to come out.
that we want to play at least.
Yeah.
I do have a Vita. I do have tons of games on it. Only play Injustice on it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I play.
We can do some gameplay of N64.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do some of the classic consoles. I know I personally have a
Actually,
PS2.
if you look,
Still.
hold on. Let me try to point it. Right there is
Yeah.
my GameCube
Yeah.
with the Game Boy Advance adapter.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. Well,
So.
And
then
I
apples.
have a Game Boy Advance SP as well, so
I have a Game Boy Color
You really still have one?
I
Yeah.
have a pink.
and Pokemon Yellow.
Oh yeah, I have Pokemon Yellow. Don't have a Game Boy Color.
That's the one that I want them to remake.
Yes.
Pokemon Yellow.
They
That
did-
or Crystal.
They
Those
did
are the only
Fire
two.
Red and
I
No.
know, but it's just
I'm
not.
just saying.
It's not the
They're
same.
they're remaking like blue and red. That's what they remade. They remake Yellow and will be perfect.
Yeah, well, the reason why they did, Blue and Red is also 2 games,
Yes.
so it's more money for them. But
Sure.
come on, give us Yellow.
Well, by the time they're caught up because they just remade Ruby and everything, next year they're probably gonna remake what
was the next?
Or they're gonna add another 50 Pokemon and just
Yeah.
be like, here's the
Be a
next
brand new.
one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Really?
So
Like,
maybe after they remake, X and Y, then they'll remake too.
I was talking.
Yellow.
Yeah, I was talking with a buddy of mine about a year ago. They should just make Pokemon World.
Yeah.
You play 1 through whatever till X, and you just go through and you can catch every Pokemon.
Yeah, have
Is it gonna
every
be-
Pokemon in one game.
Is it gonna be like
Yeah.
like Ash, where after you beat the one league that you start over fresh again?
Yeah.
Whoever.
Something like
Well,
that.
you can start fresh if you want to, but I was equating it to like it's more of like a RPG-ish thing to where you play through, you beat the first section, you go if you want to start off with a new set that you can, or you can just go back and keep the 6 Pokemon you beat whoever with.
Well, and they've never had a game where you actually play as Ash, and I think that's why they made Red and whatnot, so they can have a boy and a girl character.
Well, Red was first. Red was
Right.
first, and then they made Ash in the anime. So
okay.
That's why
So-
with Pokemon Origins, which I'm not sure if you've watched that yet,
No,
but
you should watch it.
That's why it's with Red.
Okay.
Yeah, because it goes. Video games were the first adaptation of Pokemon, and then they made the anime, which they made Ash more what they say more relatable. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. That's why he stays 10 for
'Cause
25 episodes,
Red's probably not a-
seasons or whatever.
You will be 10
Red's
forever. No one in Pokemon World ever ages.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, how I was saying they should make like a Pokemon World, i.e. like Jurassic World, but Pokemon World to where you go through and you go through every league, catch every Pokemon.
Yeah,
and,
I think to have all the regions would be a really cool idea.
and like you can go and it could be like an MMO type thing to where you
Yeah.
can even, hey, I see this person gamer tag or whatever.
Yeah.
I
would be
don't want it to
awesome.
be an MMO.
It would not full MMO, but like Destiny-ish.
I mean,
Got nothing
they could
against
do some-
MMOs. Played WoW and Final Fantasy 14 and Guild Wars, tons of MMOs. It's just I don't want my Pokemon to be in an MMO format.
Well, they could do something like that on the Wii U or something.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Like you can
Break away from just the DS or the handheld game.
right. It would be awesome. I think they should do that, and they would make a ton of money.
Yeah.
Because I would buy it. I would buy a Wii just for that, even though I'm buying a Wii for Legend of Zelda. But yeah.
Yeah.
Does that come out this year?
Legend of Zelda
No, it got pushed, didn't it?
get pushed back to next year, which is fine because Nintendo is always about making
Taking their time.
very high quality products.
Yes.
It's
And
just
that
gonna
one,
be that much.
It's a big map. They're going to need to
Yeah.
take their time. With that.
Star Fox is still going to come out this year though, so there is that
okay.
that title to look forward to.
I don't
Shaking
like Star
your head.
Fox. I don't like Star
No?
Fox. I like Star Fox and Smash Bros. That's something. I know. But I don't like Star Fox, the game. 64 was the only one I enjoyed.
Well, yeah, and I think that's the one that most people enjoyed the most.
Yeah. Well, and the first one on Super NES?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
Right.
NES. I hope they go back to more of those roots.
The GameCube
Yeah.
one, a lot of people didn't like.
They were interesting. I wouldn't really call them. I mean, they were Star Fox games, but not like your traditional Star Fox. Just an interesting twist on their universe.
Just saying they need to make another Billy Hatcher game from GameCube. That was...
What about another F-Zero game?
I'm okay with that too. Didn't they do that for Mario Kart? Made it like an F-Zero stage or something?
They probably did like pay homage to like F-Zero or something.
Yeah, it was
but-
like super speed. I don't know.
A lot of people have been saying they need to make another Metroid.
GameCube Metroid. Nothing, because the GameCube ones were phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are waiting for them to announce something like that, and they're like really hoping up for like E3 or something like that for them to announce a new Metroid game. We'll see though.
I guess we'll find out.
I just want my new Fallout. That's
Yes.
I want
Oh my God,
Bethesda.
please.
I'm not sure if Bethesda's they're working on something new.
Yes.
That's for sure. We just don't know if it's going to be a new, completely new franchise or if it's going to be like a new Fallout game. But apparently, it's a game changer for the game industry. Apparently.
Speaking of that, Blizzard's shooter is going to be amazing.
I haven't seen anything on that. I saw the announcement.
So good.
Um,
I feel like it's going to be like the 360's what is it called? Shadowrun. It's gonna have classes. It's gonna be cool. I'm ready to play that game as well.
I hope it's a lot better than Shadowrun. Sorry, Shadowrun.
Shadowrun was amazing.
Shadowrun was...
The original was amazing,
Okay.
and then the remake for the 360 was in its own right.
Yes. Yeah, I'm talking about the 360
Yeah.
version. How it was very disappointing.
It was,
And
but
it
in
had,
its own
it
right.
had its cool moments.
Yes.
I think every game has its its cool factor.
Mhm.
But just the package as a whole was kind of a downer for me.
Right. That's true. Go
It's
that way.
it's like Brink. We really wanted to bring that into the picture.
Oh god.
Talk
that was
talk
so
about
bad.
probably one of the most disappointing games in like the last.
We'll say this:
5 years.
the trailer
6
looked
years.
really good, but the game sucked really bad.
They dropped the ball hardcore on that
So bad.
one. Ugh. I was so into the, it being like a parkour
Yes.
shooter, and
But then you got Titanfall.
Oh yeah, when's Mirror's Edge 2 coming out?
I
This year or
don't
next
think
year?
they have a release date announced.
No,
for it,
they
but
still show like glimpses, trailers.
they've been
EA's
talking
got
about
a
the
lot of
last-
stuff like kind of. up
They've
their
been
sleeve.
talking about the last 2 E3s.
Yeah, they
really
have actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually said that. Yeah. I don't know. There's so many good games, so many things I'm looking to see. The VR Oculus thing is going to be pretty interesting.
That wouldn't be bad to get and try too.
I would love to get my
The
hands
developers kit's what, 300?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see if that really jump starts or the.
It was bought by Facebook. I would imagine they're going to see it through.
They got money.
Yeah.
They got money.
If anything, it might be huge for mobile gaming.
Yes.
Or like for tablets and that whole. I call it for more mobile or casual gaming.
Yeah.
But apparently, it has a huge following. I've never been able to get into like games for like phones or.
I think it's going to be more for...
tablets and-
I think it's going to be a lot more for PC, though, just because they'll need a stronger engine for better graphics.
Yeah. Side note: Nintendo's getting into mobile games,
which is good for them because
They need something
Yeah,
because consoles they're not winning it.
but they're working on a new console, and I know a lot of people hate on the Wii U, but I still
I didn't know people hated on the Wii U.
everyone's
They
just
do.
like
Yeah.
say that it pairs in comparison to the Xbox One and PS4.
But I will say this: when they released the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, the Wii U had everything everyone wanted: backwards compatibility, HDMI, all AV. I mean, it had everything that you needed.
Yeah,
But still, people hated on it.
yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't get it. Just because it's graphics and things aren't as powerful. Graphics don't make good games.
True story.
What do you do? Do you remember the graphics or do you remember the adventure? Always remember the adventure.
Yeah, I played BioShock Infinite on like an old school computer monitor. I want to play it again in HD, so regardless, it was a great game.
I think that's one reason why I never got into Borderlands, because when I first played it, so when I first moved up here and I had a 14-inch tube TV, and I played it on there, and it was just
You probably couldn't
so
read
bad.
anything.
No,
on the gun,
nothing.
like on the
I could
guns.
no. I
Yeah.
had absolutely nothing.
That's the first
It
time I
was
played
so
Borderlands.
bad.
The same way I was like, oh, it's times 8 crit modifier.
Did we say
Sure.
Did we say our favorite game of all time?
No,
I said mine. Mine's Dark Cloud 2 for
Okay.
PS2. This is kind of tough. That's why I usually do like
I already
top
got
3.
mine.
Okay.
What's yours?
Sly Cooper.
Really?
Yep.
First one, second one, or third one?
The collection. But if I had to choose one, probably the second one.
Second one. Okay.
Jack 2.
I'm gonna be that guy. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
That is how many hours I've spent on that game.
That's the highest rated game of all time too. So I mean,
Nothing has yet to beat it.
Very close second place is Kingdom Hearts, and I think that
Yes.
probably goes for most of us.
That's a really top 5 easy.
Yeah.
So now it would have to be Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and then Halo, or my Halo one.
Crash Bandicoot's a really close
Yes.
second for me, just
Yeah.
because that was the game that I started on. Was Crash Bandicoot. I love Naughty Dog. They're my favorite developer.
Yes.
Game that I started on was Spyro.
Spyro.
Spyro was
Spyro.
good.
like I said, I started on PlayStation.
My very first PlayStation game was Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Tomb Raider 1. Beat it in a day and a half.
Those bears terrified me.
Yes.
When we got, remember those like PlayStation Underground or something, like those demo discs?
Yes.
Tomb Raider was on
those
there,
demo
and
discs.
like Crash Bandicoot would be on there. But basically Sony's like big first party games or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And
I missed the demo game. I missed the demo discs.
discs were
The
awesome.
demo discs were my favorite thing,
Yeah.
like of all times.
I feel like demos really even all that big on consoles anymore?
No.
Like
They're digital now, and I mean,
Well, it's not even like that. It's like, oh, it's not even. You don't even get a demo. It's a beta now, or it's a alpha, or whatever. And it's just, I want a demo. I want to play a game and see how I like it.
yeah.
it's just amazing to see how much the industry has changed from
Yes.
even back from when the original Nintendo came out until now.
Well, and there's a documentary on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's Video Game the Movie.
Fantastic. I love
Yeah.
that. I've actually watched it twice.
I think it's in my queue. I don't think I've actually ever seen it.
It's really good. That one and was it Indie Dev? Indie Dev?
Indie game?
Yeah, Indie Game or something like that.
something like that.
Those two are my two must watch. If you're into
They-
video games, watch those two for sure.
They did one on like the rise and fall of Atari. That's
yeah,
on Netflix too.
What is it? That
E.T.?
that just came out with the ET.
Yeah.
How they found
They dug it up.
the dump site of was it
It's
500 copies?
Yeah, it still blows my
1,000.
mind. that
it was-
Yeah, it was in the thousands.
That.
What late night TV was it? Conan that was actually like there, like helping them dig up.
Probably.
I think it was Conan, and like he was digging up the stuff with them to find it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Well, I mean, the story behind it with E.T. I mean, they were rushed to make it before Christmas, so they made so many copies of a really terrible game.
Yes.
I think it'd be really hard to pick favorite movies, so I don't think we should do that.
Count of Monte Cristo, the 2002
Guy Pearce.
version?
Okay. Yeah. Well, that was
Mhm.
really good. I
Yeah.
like Guy Pearce. Favorite movie.
I guess we are doing it. Fuck.
Yep, sorry, I went there, guys. So
Favorite movie.
Um,
I would have to say Pitch Black.
okay.
Pitch Black.
Yeah.
I've watched that movie.
Riddick.
Yes, I can probably quote that movie verbatim.
that's like me with the Matrix as well.
That too,
The very
yes.
first Matrix movie. I also love sci-fi movies too.
Yes.
So if there's like a good sci-fi movie that comes out, I'll probably be like, hey, you guys should check this one out.
Crap.
If I have to go into more of like the nerdy side, I absolutely love the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Okay.
Hobbit movies were okay,
Me.
but it's the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I absolutely love.
Star Wars original trilogy. Come at me, bro.
Yep.
Come on, Sean. You gotta give us something.
Just
I
give something
can't
you really
give,
like.
I can't give too serious of an answer.
Come on, you can give us some serious answers.
Also, Finding Nemo. One of my
Okay,
all-time
you know,
favorites.
Wally. I'm
When-
going
when
for
you
Pixar.
said
That's
When you said, you could repeat a movie verbatim, that was Finding Nemo for me.
I can also quote Finding Nemo verbatim
Because there
as
was
well.
one summer, it was before, everyone had access to a DVD player. My brother had one in his room, and I watched it for almost every day in one summer. So
I used to do that with Lilo and Stitch as well, which I kind of wanted to be Stitch for Comic-Con, but
Yoshi was close too.
yes,
And I was
Yoshi
going
was
to-
a really
I was going
close.
to ride him around. Like,
It would have been awesome.
yeah.
Would have been
I'd throw
awesome.
like Pokeballs at him and stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Yoshi, return!
I really can't pick a favorite movie, but I'm Space Jam, sure.
That's I watched that movie.
Hey.
TV shows right now, comic book wise. Just thinking about that.
Oh god.
Flash is by far my favorite.
I can't comment at all because I haven't seen any of it.
You're a terrible person.
I've only seen like Smallville. So
Smallville was good.
Well, there's your answer.
yep, Smallville.
Even though the
Smallville's my
ending
favorite.
sucked really bad, Smallville
it
was
was okay.
it could have been better.
Yeah.
It could have been better.
I probably would say Flash as well.
Flash is so good.
Yeah. I like the first, first 2 seasons of Arrow. This one, I mean, I'm still
This
debating
one's
on.
so good. What are you talking about? The
This
first one sucked. First season.
one was so bad.
I like the origins.
Actually, I did see like a couple episodes of Arrow, and I think what made the first season like nails on chalkboard was the actors that they got.
Yeah.
Because the funding
Okay.
wasn't what it is, like now in the popularity. So they had some kind of.
Well, not even that. It's like
Jesus.
what is it? The props that they had, like you could tell they were like really bad. If you go back and watch like the first 3 episodes, and you see the flashbacks and the wigs that they had were
Okay.
so
Yeah.
bad.
The wigs are terrible.
So bad. I mean, they're getting better, but they were so bad. I'm just like,
They're
really,
decent now.
really.
I mean, maybe we're just
gonna-
used to it, but
I could make a better wig. Than that. But yes.
I think acting in The Flash is pretty bad.
Really.
I think specifically Joe.
I think it's also a style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe it does have this kind of comic booky hero resonance to it.
They've definitely had to modernize it. Because from when the comic books were made to where they are now, they've had to modernize it.
I will say everything, even season 1 of Flash beats 1960 Batman. So that's.
I still
1960
watch
Batman, that was-
episodes of that every now and then because it makes me happy on the inside.
comes on TV Land
How-
every so often, and
How
you talking about,
happy that Batman show is.
What's his name?
Adam West.
Adam
Yeah.
West. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh
I've
my
actually
gosh.
met Adam West in person.
His dance skills, though.
It's just,
They had Batman dancing in that
it
show.
was so bad. I went back and watched the movie, the Adam West Batman movie. Talk about just bad, just so bad. We'll say this: I'm so ready to see Wonder Woman in the
Yeah.
movies.
Didn't they lose their director?
Yes, but then they got a new director, who is it? They just got a new director though, and it's from a Marvel movie. I can't remember,
Okay.
but it's a better director. I don't know. It's all on IGN somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I really want to see a Wonder Woman movie as well, and I don't know the reason why the original director left or whatever that they have. But hopefully it's still stays strong. Yeah. So yeah, I mean this is a great introduction video, so you can kind of see
How much is going to get edited out? How long is this
A
video going to
lot.
be? Yeah.
A lot.
I don't think we needed to
This-
talk
Just
about our
remember,
favorite video
guys,
game.
there is a lot of things.
These are
in
not the
this
drugs
video
you're
that
looking for.
you didn't hear.
This is the YouTube video you want to watch.
This is the channel to subscribe to.
Yeah, but
We're also going to do
here.
our best to
Or
try
down.
to upload as often as possible. We're shooting for every week.
Hopefully.
what would you
hopefully.
say, every Wednesday? Would that be a
I would,
good day?
yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, for our uploads to be every Wednesday. But we're adults, and we have lives.
I try to be at least.
And jobs.
And
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy right there.
Yeah.
At the tie.
yeah. I don't know what he's doing. Like I have like Flash thing going on. We got
Dragon Ball Z.
for Just Saying, and then we have
Work. I'm Constantine.
Constantine, Clark Kent, whatever. Just give him my
I
glasses.
really
Here you go.
enjoyed the Keanu Reeves Constantine. I've yet to watch the TV show.
There, Clark Kent.
There you
I
go.
can't see now. I just,
I can see perfect.
So the camera is there.
All right, look at the
Jimmy,
video.
how many fingers
Yeah.
am I
Oh, I'm
holding
out
up?
of- I don't know you guys.
Look in the thing. How many fingers am I holding up?
On my head? 2.
Okay.
He's not blind, guys.
I
He's
can actually
not
see
blind.
pretty well.
I can see like objects. I mean, if I was driving the car, I could see another object coming at me.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I would hope so. That it's a car.
You're
It's
nearsighted.
huge.
Or no, yeah.
What?
Nearsighted, yeah.
Yes, I'm nearsighted.
He can't see far away. That's what that means. Come on,
Yeah, I
John.
know. I can see. I can see the future.
If you guys have not seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged, please watch it and then watch the father of Goku or whatever, Bardock.
Bardock.
Yeah, Bardock for the go-to.
Because
It was so good.
I don't think I've laughed that hard in a while.
Team 4-star though. They're abridged.
Yeah.
They
I
Perfect.
would
I
love to
love
see
those.
them at Comic-Con.
Oh my god.
Come to a Comic-Con.
Yes, please. Please, I'm begging you.
If a person from Team Forrester ever
I doubt they will ever watch this
our,
video.
our video,
But I honestly, I just want the Nappa. That's the only person I really want.
apparently the guy that voices Nappa is actually a voice in Xenoverse. He's one of the custom character voice options.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wish I would've known
that blows my mind. I didn't know that. I gotta make a Nappa now.
Yeah, I do too. That's who I want.
So I know this one was kind of just like laid back, but we're just this is our introduction video.
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, hey, there's these amazing guys called Game Grumps, and
Yes.
they have long videos, and
Well, yeah, they
just
do
talk about
gameplay.
things. They do gameplay.
Yeah.
We will too.
They do some really good gameplay too. I really enjoy
Or I'll
it.
just put like some sort of like gameplay, recorded gameplay on in the background.
I can. Yeah, that's also doable.
Or if we're not, good.
I mean, if you don't want to see our faces,
Yeah.
we can do that. As
Well, and whatever we're reviewing,
That's
we'll have some sort of
understandable.
B-roll or we'll have some footage on it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's also very
Pictures,
true.
yeah.
It's very true. Yeah. Yeah, we can do pictures. We can do anything. I can edit
Web
things.
pages, yeah, whatever.
Mhm.
It could be things.
So what's
So-
what's our goal for next week?
Yeah, leave in the comments what should we review first this upcoming year, or I mean, what already happened this year.
Yeah, it's I would do a just for our sake do a title that's come out so far this year for 2015.
Or someone that's coming out. I mean, or in the near future, like most definitely we're going to be doing the Avengers.
I
Yeah,
will be doing a
Avengers.
big cover on The Witcher 3 too.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I guess I'll have to play it.
yeah,
will.
you will.
We could probably do next video Mortal Kombat. Maybe get some gameplay in.
We do Xenoverse.
also do Xenoverse. as
I
well.
think it is appropriate that we do Xenoverse first.
I think
Yes.
2 weeks from now we'll do Avengers, because I mean it comes out next week.
It does come out next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
So
we'll probably be covering a little bit of we'll probably be covering Xenoverse and talking about
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
yeah, sounds good to me.
We can try and switch it off. I mean, if we're doing this every week, like 4 weeks in a month, we can do anime, movie, game, and then something.
Yeah.
No, we'll
Sounds
kind of
like
play it by ear.
We'll figure it out.
If there's big
We'll wing
news, we'll we'll try to cover like the 5 big biggest news articles of the week, at least what we think,
Yeah.
especially for like games.
Yeah.
And then if there's some movie hype, we'll always play it by ear, but we'll try to keep everyone.
We'll
up
try
to
not to
date.
throw too many, movie videos at you at once, or too many anime videos if you're not too into
Yeah.
anime. So
Yeah. Try to keep it on a rotation or something. So
Yeah.
We might even split it up. One of us might be tasked to tackle like an anime. Like Sean might watch like the first 3 episodes of a new anime show.
I'll probably
and-
watch the whole thing if I'm going to review it.
probably.
Like,
yeah.
like I said, we're gonna do our research.
Yep.
Yes.
And if we end up not watching, maybe that's all we do is we watch, the first 3 episodes and give you, like.
Maybe we'll even do movie nights where we'll stream something on Netflix and we'll do a live stream.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's also possible.
We'll probably watch like terrible movies like Thanksgiving or something like
Yes.
that, and then
That
do
would be-
some, do some stuff. over
Netflix. There's a movie called Phil the Alien. That is an interesting movie.
there. Well, there's
it out.
definitely things to be looking forward to.
Could do that. Yeah.
But so that pretty much covers it for our first episode. Thanks for tuning in. We're your hosts,
Cody.
Jimmy,
And Sean,
and just wanted to thank you for watching our first video, and watch out for our video next week too.
Please like and subscribe.
make sure to leave in the comments what you want to see next.
Mm-hmm.